Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this message may find you. It's your girl, G's Louise. I just want to really like touch on a subject that it's like frequently touched on, but I don't know if people, have ever viewed it from this standpoint. So you will be surprised, men and women, at the amount of benefits that you will reap when you don't always try to approach a situation with a bunch of lies and bullshit and fake shit. I'm saying that to say, literally, like, there's a lot of fuckery going on. It's been a lot of fuckery going on in the dating world, and especially with men and women trying to get to know one another, making basic connections, right? And when you make a basic connection with someone, everybody's like putting their best foot forward, like, showing, you're not really on day one showing, the bullshit side of you. You're not going to do that. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on your best behavior, and you want them to know all the things that are good about you. You're trying to convince them to view you in a different way than the motherfucker that really know your ass. Look at you. And it's okay. It's okay to reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's really not a problem doing that. The problem comes in at when you are just straight as they say, capping or bullshit, and just making up shit, volunteering lies. Okay. A girlfriend of mine went out on a date, and it's like I'm gonna tell you, the world's so small, man, that you can't even really too much. You can't do but so much lying before somebody, will catch on to whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to do. I think that there is a level of understanding that men, they feel like they can't tell the truth to women. And I just want to get on here and tell you, you don't have to do that shit. See, if you let go of the expectation, or I'm sorry, the attachment that you have of the rejection part, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if it's gonna be, it's gonna be. And you'll be surprised that, like, the outcome, if you just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, women respond better. I know y'all don't believe that, but the real ones, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for me and women like me. I can't speak for whatever women you're experiencing in your life where you feel like you got to come up with a whole goddamn plastic ass life just to get some, to get entertained, even for, a little bit. I don't understand, like, the level of lies that you guys present to people that are coming into your life that don't know you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like you do it without even thinking. And see, to me, I judge your character off of that. Now, do you have to disclose your entire past and the mistakes you made? No, absolutely not. No. But when you got a chance to meet somebody new, or God gives you the, an opportunity to get to know someone that, you know, that could potentially bring you some type of benefit in your life. You know, it could be a business partner, it could be friendship. You'll be surprised at the amount of connections you've missed out on because you just was bullshitting around and lying and shit. Like, you sabotaged it before it even got started. I mean, and when you look back at your track record, if that's something that happens to you often, you might want to, like, switch that shit up. Because obviously it's not working for you. I mean, the amount of the storytelling that goes on with men. Now, I'm not going to say that women don't do that shit, but we're more prone to keeping it real. Like, we don't have any reason to make up shit. I mean, I'm not saying that none of us do it. I'm not saying that because I don't want y'all to jump down my throat, hitting me up, talking about, man, y'all just as bad. Okay. Men and women, stop storytelling and making shit up just to make yourself look a certain way. How about trying being that way? How about being the way that you pretending that you saying that you are? Let's try that. You know what I'm saying? Let's try seeing if they just might not connect with you on where you're at. Have y'all ever seen the movie Hitch when Will Smith, Will Smith crazy as hell. Will Smith said he was trained, or he was on the low, but he used to like hook people up, right? So it was this corporate dude, and the corporate dude was like, I don't know, he was kind of like square, you know, real cornballish. But when he was with Hitch, Hitch was kind of like training him how to be more charming, you know, be all his ways, whatever. So he would go in and date, her name was Allegra. She was like this big, matter of fact, he worked for her team, her money team, the people that her advisors. So he was intimidated by her because she was pretty, she had money, you know what I'm saying? But really, she just regular. See, this where you niggas don't get it, right? You just automatically put some women on pedestals, and women do it too. We do it too. Stop doing that shit. Cause that, you might have sabotaged the whole shit before you even got to experience it. It could even be a beautiful thing, not even romantic. It could just be a connection that's dope that you were supposed to make, that you fucked it up because you over there bullshitting and lying and faking and shit. Stop faking. Stop faking. I mean, damn, don't you understand that we are all human? Ain't nothing under the sun new. Everything that you've done or have or could have done is not new. It's all decisions. It's all decisions. It's all shit. We all have done shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to disclose those things or not is one thing. But man, when you coming up with whole live fabricated stories, that shit blows my mind. Like, literally. It's not even necessary. And I'm telling you, he almost blew it, you know, by being someday he's not, basically. But when he started to be himself, man, and he just kept a G with Allegra, shit, she actually liked that. She liked his cornball ass. She liked all of the things that Hitch was telling him not to do to impress her. She liked all that stuff. What do you know? And that's what got her. That's what got her, the authenticity of him. Just being him. How many men has she came across that act like they have it all together and they're so macho and, you know, they don't do this and they don't fucking do that. They're not human, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm perfect. Like, oh, okay. We don't respond to that shit. I know I don't. I can see right through all that shit. Whether I let you know that or not is, you know, it's up to me. But I don't be... it's like, man, we really, really just want, especially on the first note, like, what are you lying for? And yeah, men think that, you know, women, we don't want to hear the truth because when we hear it, we spaz out, right? But some truths is like, that's normal. Like, a motherfucker, it be killing me when a motherfucker be like, oh, I mean, you just acting crazy. I mean, why you acting like this? Like, bro, because, I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you act crazy if it was you? I mean, ask yourself these stupid ass questions before you start asking, you know, saying shit like that. Or when a nigga cheat on a woman, or she be acting crazy, or she be upset about it, or she be like, you know, he be like, well, she just mad because I don't want her. Like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with that? And then the woman will be like fronting too, like, motherfuckers just be fronting too much. You know what I'm saying? These people just feel what if you're human, you have emotions and you have feelings. You have intuitions. You can feel when somebody's bullshitting around with you. You can feel when somebody like you or don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what they say. The words are just like, it either confirms or, you know, the words are just like, I don't know, sealing the deal, I guess you could say. Because there's a lot of things that go without saying when people are dealing with each other. A whole lot of shit goes without saying, man. But I don't want y'all to walk around here thinking that you have to lie just to enjoy another person's company. Like, yeah, you putting your best foot forward. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I understand that you don't want to bring your past into your future. But what you're not going to do is just sit there and lie about nothing. That nobody, you volunteering the motherfucking lies. Nobody asked you for the goddamn lies. You done came up with them because you thinking immediately that I'm just not going to go for the truth, or I'm not going to, you know, fuck with you because whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm human shit. So I ain't nowhere near perfect. I make all the mistakes. And it's not very often that you could tell me something that's gonna surprise me. And that's just me. I don't know. Other women are different. They were raised different. They have different backgrounds. So I do understand that there is a level of, you know, intimidation that comes with certain people. Like, even with women, I've known women to be intimidated. And I've even been intimidated by a man that I feel like is not on my level, or I feel like I put him up here, you know what I'm saying? But he's human. And it's crazy because when I was younger, I did really do that, right? And my girlfriend's father, rest in peace, he said, well, why are you looking at it like that? He was like, they people, they just people. They're people like you. It was like, you don't got to look at it like that. Because I was like, oh, I just don't want to ask him, and I don't want to say this, and I don't want to do that. And it's like motherfuckers just be missing out on opportunities because they think that this person is so much better than them. You know what I'm saying? So they just be like, oh no, there's no way I could, you know what I'm saying? Not saying, even if that's not what you want, you might not want that. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, if you want to pursue a connection and you feel like you have to perpetrate, like make up stories or rearrange your reality for what, just to connect with them, you already setting the shit up for failure. Any relationship that starts out like that is definitely, y'all are doomed. And that's friendships, anything. Even like with the father, right? Like, or the son, the father and the son, or the mother and the daughter, right? There's a level of honesty that needs to be there for the child to even, respect you, because you got to think. Look, I remember I watched Love and Basketball. I use this movie a lot, but it's a lot of movies I'm gonna refer to when I do this channel. But Love and Basketball, like, for real, to be honest, it's like he had this whole picture painted in his head of his dad. He grew up with his dad. He respected his dad. His dad was always there for him, right? So when he realized that his daddy is a cheater, cheats on his mom, breaks his mom's heart, he's nothing like what he thought his dad was, it broke his heart. And it actually had a major effect on, where he was even headed, like his life. It had a major effect. And what I'm trying to say to you is, you gonna miss out on so much blessings trying to finagle some shit. You don't know what that could have been, that connection or that relationship could have been, if you just approached it as your authentic self. Because the worst that can happen is you either too much or not enough. And not saying you're not enough. You are always enough. But you might not be what that person is looking for. May that be the job position that they're looking for. May that be, but if you coming up with this mask on and shit, what you're doing is you're misleading. How many of y'all niggas get mad about false advertising? That's what the fuck y'all do all day long. False advertise. And then you sitting somewhere talking to your homegirl like, girl, let me tell you, I met, oh my God, Anthony was so awesome. He's dope. He's this, he's that. Anthony who? Anthony what? Do he got a baby mama? Or John. Like, Johnny is so dope to me. I love Johnny. Like, I've been dating him. Or I'm gonna hire Lisa. I've been training her for the last 3 weeks, and she seems like she's a great fit for the company. But it's like, you could be just talking to another person, and the other person be like, no, that person is not this, that person is not that. And you be like, what? Like, all because you was not being who you was, and you wasn't being honest about where you stand in life and how things are with you in your current situation or whatever. Man, be yourself. Everybody else is fucking taken. Be you. Embrace your reality of what the fuck it is. And if you don't like it, do stuff to change it. That's number one. And don't be self-sabotaging shit when it could be a beautiful thing. However shit is in how you viewing it is what it is. That's like, it is what it, when they say it is what you say it is. Like, no, geez. It really is like that. I'm just being honest. Okay, keep being honest. You need to be honest about what it is that you want and go after what that is. And believe that all the people that have what they want in life, they have one thing in common, and that is that they believe that they can have it. There's other things in common, but the main thing is that they believe that they can have it without finagling some shit. If it's yours, it's yours. Just try shit out. Try life out. Try people out. Be authentic. You know? Be who you are. Don't be trying to sit here and come up with a whole, like, really, I'm in a situation, see my wife. Man, that just happened to my girlfriend. Like, she was dating a dude very briefly. Like, she was digging him. And he's older. And it's like, man, bruh, like, quit. Stop with the lies. And she had to tell him, like, she figured it all out because just off of a conversation. She like, oh, so you be going over here. Oh, okay, well, that's my sister. You know, and it's just like, so once you're figured out, now you kind of looking crazy because you like, damn, and you almost embarrassed, right? So 9 times out of 10, if you are embarrassed, most people, they're kind of gonna stay away after that. But even in that being said, like, she just went ahead and just kept it real with him. Was like, man, you know, I really enjoy your company, but man, I'm not gonna be in the middle of that. I'm not getting in that shit. You know, if you're not happy in your relationship, you need to handle that first. And then, you know, talk to me later. If that's what you want to do. You know, and that's another thing. People stay in situations, man, and you know that shit dead. You know that shit dead. That shit been dead. You either there out of convenience, or you there because, you know, whatever your reasons are. It's not because you really, really want to be there. And, you know, you want cake. You want me. You want her. You know. And my homeboy told me, he said, the truth is we just want all y'all. We want what we want. We want you. See, women ain't like that. There are some complete thotty ass women out here that they just savage, you know what I'm saying? They really do. Like, there are some women out here that literally, like, they cutthroat with it. But the majority of women, they just want somebody that they can depend on, that they know got their back, that fuck with them, know it ain't, you know, protect them, make sure they straight, make sure we straight. You know, solid niggas. All the gangster movies. All the real G's, right? Think about Blow, Carlito's Way, Scarface, American Gangster, all the movies that you can think of. The niggas is so like focused on being bosses. They don't have time. Casino. They ain't got time for no hoes. That's number one. They're focused on being bosses, right? They're very focused on that. So in every movie, they spot one woman that catches their attention. It's that one woman for them that's like, damn, who the fuck is she? They spot her and make a decision like, that's her. And they go after her. And then they get her. And that's the end of that. I mean, these are movies, but the truth is, Malcolm X, all of these, Martin Luther King, not saying they ain't cheat. My thing is, it didn't come to their front door. The women ain't, you know, and if it did, there was always a level of Respect for the queen, always. The respect for women has completely went out the door. Women, y'all gotta stop giving in to this bullshit, because y'all are the reason why these niggas keep doing it. They gonna keep doing it because you keep letting them. I'm signing off. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy it all.